I don't know if I should be worried or not that the title graphic does not take up like the entirety of the screen. This one I did kind of cheat a little and look up some info on it just because I was baffled that there was a Mozart video game. And I found like other games with Mozart, but they were older, but this was a more recent release. Help Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart clear his name before he is charged with murder. Okay, that's a hell of a hook. And that's a very wow, these are very made it myself in Paint Shop Pro studio graphics. Far from the footlights, a terrible conspiracy is underway, designed to dethrone Joseph II, Austro-Hungarian emperor and Mozart's benefactor.
But before he could talk, light took its leave, and from the secret abyss beyond the city, a new enemy seemed to raise.
What? Oh wait, shit, is that the man in the iron mask? Chapter 2? I just turned on the game. How are we at Chapter 2?
The Emperor Joseph II is in trouble. An enemy much more vile.
Oh, this is point and click. This could either be okay, or it could go very poorly. Nice hover handing job, Mozart. Oh, yep, we are definitely in point and click adventure territory. This... Yep. Now, that's here. Unless we need a reason to do that. I was just going to do it because. God. It's like a robot trying to walk with swag.
Can't go out in this kind of hazy state. I'm still half asleep. The leather pouch for my watch. Let's check if it's stored in there. It's a valuable timepiece that was repaired recently. How strange. The master clockmaker must have left a set of his keys in the pouch after fixing it.
Okay, that's nice, but how come I had to be this close to the desk? Like, there was no prompt to actually just go to the desk. I had to walk toward the dark hallway first before I could see the things on the desk to interact with them. And now from this angle, I can't see the boiler holder. This could end up being quite annoying. Okay, at least he will run if you double tap. Sounds like he stepped on the beans.
I need something to hang this boiler over the fire.
Well, isn't that what the boiler holder is for? Okay, so use the hook there. There, we successfully made coffee. Not what I expected for the first puzzle of the game. Okay.
That's too hot. How can I pour that brew in the bowl?
Okay, so it's gonna be another thing where I have to... Well, I have the answer right here. But it won't let me focus on that thing. Oh, Mozart, you're allegedly smart. I am not telling him to do that.
I'll finish later. I'm not in such a hurry.
I'm at the point where I've tried the things that make...
How can I pour that brew in the bowl?
You have a spoon! I have a feeling Mozart is more book smart than street smart. I would very much prefer not to have to look shit up for the very beginning of the game. Are you goddamn kidding me? That was it? It says fireplace, not the pot of...
Strange to think that Ottomans invented this divine beverage. I feel like our Lord Jesus about to be resurrected.
Mozart? Sir? Are you in? Oh, God, these creative guys are kind of out there.
Why are we being assailed by a bad Sean Connery impersonator?
A bit of light could help me avoid an accident.
The hallway is like 10 feet long. How much light do you need to not trip over your own feet? Right, well, can't interact with any of that now. And nothing down here. I'm still saying you should throw your music into the fire. There's something I'm missing. Oh my, really? And it doesn't stand out at all, so you're just gonna have to wave over it by accident. He's gonna have to light it first and then carry it to the candlestick holder. Okay, that is not how I would do that. Now the wax is going to get on your hand.
I have a message for you. A Mazzini guy came by and left word that you should go to the Emperor's palace as soon as possible. I can't let you leave unless you settle your bill with us.
Well, if I have to get to the castle, it must be a matter of urgency.
You go to the palace, and for one reason or another, you have to leave Prague in a hurry, never to be seen here again. And I remain here with my unpaid bill. Not a pretty sight. So, you pay now, and then you may go wherever you please.
Why does this guy sound like a red letter media character that Mike Stacklasa voices? I'm expecting him to talk about how disappointing Star Wars is.
What if I left you with this precious watch?
A watch built by Epoch. Well, it's a very valuable pawn, and provided that you keep it with us, we will be honored to have you stay for as long as you wish.
And he teleports away.
All you have to do is complete the damned divertimento and come with me to the Nostitz Theatre for the rehearsal.
Why is Mozart leaning into him? I love how this is like sort of like an old PS1 game where only one person is allowed to gesticulate at any time.
Oh, didn't mention a Leopold. He just insisted that he had to meet you at the castle.
He's not Spanish, he's Italian.
Are you available for a ride around noon?
Nie rozumiem.
Sorry, I don't speak Czech.
It's okay, we couldn't use his carriage anyway. It's clearly baked into the background. But that didn't stop that candle from earlier.
OKV 563. It's such a wonderful melody.
I refuse to believe that Mozart ever once did that in his life. It helps to be able to read music a little for these puzzles. Because, like, I can see where, like, there aren't enough beats in certain measures, or too many beats in certain measures.
Looks promising. Please hurry up with your travel arrangements to the castle so we can finally head up to the theatre.
Do I know how to speak Czech, you mean? Huh? You are talking to a patriot, Mozart, so you better be respectful. To get to the castle, I doubt that the driver will give you credit.
Ask him whether he has heard any interesting rumors through his colleagues.
What?
He says a friend of his was called up in the middle of...
Does speaking Czech involve incredibly fast turns in place? And absolutely no talking?
So far, Dubstick is laughing and doesn't say much else.
You know,
Said he loved
in
your
retrospect,
operas.
a laugh
I'm pleased
that
to
makes
hear that.
absolutely no
So,
sound
is it
does
good for the
seem
ride?
like a very Eastern European thing.
No, by no...
It was nice of them to translate that entire conversation in Czech by having absolutely no conversation in Czech. Okay, again, we're on chapter 3 now. The game started on chapter 2. I have no idea what the hell happened with chapter 1.
Everybody is waiting for you on the stage, and you don't even have your baton to conduct. Go get it in the Kapellmeister's box. Also, don't forget the first half of the divertimento.
Now I remember what happened last night. That dim-witted Alexa managed to get me to offer her the first half of the divertimento.
You gave your score to just some random-ass woman? Mozart, what the fuck?
Sir, così fan tutti, as the Italians say. They're all the same.
Are you just the same guy that I was talking to before? And you know, ironically, Mozart is a famed composer, but if there's one thing that's awkward about him, it's his movements. Oh god, not more shit hanging in fireplaces. I've had enough of that for today. Wow, Mozart like absorbed the pixels from everything around him, because look how crummy everything else looks. Now, does this actually end, or is it just going to keep looping?
A book.
Jeez.
Very nice indeed. With the title, The Book of Celestial Harmonies.
This is already a little too pixel hunty
There's a
for me.
letter slipped inside.
I'm not ruling out the possibility that at some point a Guitar Hero knockoff happens. Just because it hasn't happened yet, it's still early in the game. What is happening to his character animation?
It's kind of a gift.
Watch his head.
Your muse wouldn't happen to be a young woman instead. There's so many rumors about you, I'd say.
There.
In Vienna, I too am a Kapellmeister.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. I myself have been offered the job in Bratislava.
He got offered a job in Flores
Well,
Lava?
certainly, Mozart. There you go. It's open. Let me give you a little piece of advice. Refrain from stealing in the Kapellmeister's pantry. The other day, he went berserk just because a pack of cocoa had gone missing.
What a not-so-subtle hint. And Mozart has left the game. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw a lock, had some keys, and tried putting 2 and 2 together. Sorry, game. That's my bad. When do the zombie dogs jump in through the windows? I believe that is for Violin Concerto number 3.
This music sheet is from my 41st Symphony. I completed it more than a month ago.
Whereas you completed this, what, an hour ago? Okay, nothing there, nothing there. It was the Book of Harmonics
That's
supposed to be
locked.
for the musicians that were out there? God, I'm going to be paranoid on every single screen in this game that there's some magic pixel bullshit going on. You could go back here? How come we got the, like, walking icon for going to the other side of the room, but not for shit like this?
What's the plan for the rehearsal?
It's the same every day. You put your score on the lectern, you conduct the trio with your baton, and if I like what I hear, I then pay you.
I'm in use everything on everything mode right now. There's got to be like an extra room or something that I haven't seen, right? Because it seems like something is really missing here. I'm very close to just looking up like a video walkthrough or something. While he's doing this, I'm going to see if I can look up anything. There is an NPC encounter that I'm supposed to get to be able to get the full score and start the rehearsal. And that encounter is not happening here for reasons I do not understand. In this video, he was able to examine the score on top of the piano, but I wasn't able to do that when I checked before. Also, this is encouraging. One of the top comments for this video is, fun game, but too many glitches, and I couldn't finish the game. It was such a glitchy piece of shit that I couldn't finish it, but it was fun.
A few excerpts from Don Giovanni. Alas,
Did you...
This is not what I'm looking for.
Did you... Look. You mouse over the score, nothing. You go like a couple pixels off to the side of the score, there it is. Oh, if she is outside after examining that score, oh my...
My dear friend.
But it's a fun game!
Alexa.
So to recap, all progress was blocked because we didn't look at the 3 pixels to the right of that sheet of music on top of the piano. You know, also in the video,
I will consent to
all
give
of
it
this was
back
in text, there was
if
no
you manage to
voiceover.
Find my feather fan.
I think I find that
I
preferable.
lost it yesterday evening.
Take your fan, give me the score, and get out of my sight.
Well, wasn't your husband worried that you had lost one of his gifts?
He asked me at least 10 times where I'd put it and why I didn't use it anymore. God, what I wouldn't do for you, dearest.
Noted composer / home record.
So there you are.
Okay. Good, great, grand, no yelling on the bus. Okay, we got the baton, we got the scores. We can finally actually progress in the game. I think. Oh, what? Oh, this sucks to do with a controller. So who the fuck conducts an orchestra or anything like this?
That's good, even if the metric still seems to elude you a bit. I'm satisfied with your work for today.
Can I go now?
I have to go back to the hotel now. The time of the meeting with the driver is near. I have to leave you.
People are nervous because of the rumors about the war. Anarchists are pressing for independence.
I thought people were nervous because half of the people in town look like this guy.
When Figaro measures the room to install his nuptial bed. Oh, it's kind of funny to hear a song about something like that. To thank you for your delightful...
Subpar acting is painful, but there is something especially painful about a really bad fake laugh.
I'm talking about the pigeon which seems to be eagerly awaiting your return, perched on top of the wardrobe in your room.
Here's a bird that seems in no hurry to leave. A ring. A message. To Mozart, our Mason brother. You are invited to our next assembly, which will gather today.
Why do they keep doing convoluted shit like this? Oh my god. Why do they do that? Okay, so we soften the wax. And then... No, stop moving the camera down. You can see the fireplace from this angle, but you can't see the embers. This game does not deserve my patience anymore. What do you do here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, if he's holding you for the pigeon, why would he let you leave the hotel? What the fuck? Mozart's a ghost. Oh, that's a fountain?
The hose through which...
This game is starting to piss me off. Yeah, 'cause I figured make this a bird bath and then like throw it out the window or something. Or it can clip through the background. That is the window.
Do you have its remains? It looked quite plump, and I would gladly have feasted on the bird.
Hopefully if I just throw the coins at him, he'll understand what that means.
To be sure about the time of the Masonic meeting before I go to the castle.
What? Why? Why is this a thing? Like, this is definitely something that was designed with a mouse in mind. With a control stick, it doesn't work as fluidly. Oh, okay, can I leave now? Oh, this is kind of hard to read. Also, if we're just doing this on a book, standing in an alley, who's applauding? Yeah, makes total sense now. Was that an 18th century field sobriety test? It might as well have been. There. Like, what the hell does the coach driver think I'm doing?
To be sure about the time of the Masonic meeting before I go to the castle.
You dumb son of a bitch.
The hour of the sacred number of the apprentices. 3 o'clock. It's a bit
You
early
just
for a
figured
gathering,
that out.
but I'll be there.
God, you're dumb, Mozart.
I am here to meet a certain Mazzini.
Oh, so I see. Please wait here. I'll tell him you're here. Some are whispering that the Imperial Army has been severely defeated. I'm worried. I wonder whether I'll get my dues at the end of the week.
This hurts.
The harpsichord is completely out of tune. This is unbearable.
Are we just gonna gloss over that Mozart was playing Mary Had a Little Lamb on the harpsichord? Right,
He's
Twinkle
still
Twinkle
doing
Little
it.
Star, not Mary Had a Little Lamb.
But I think that
Same
hearing
thing.
the
It's
music will
something you
give
do
us
not expect Mozart to
He's
play.
resting in the room. Leopold, the brother of
What the
Emperor,
fuck?
is quite worried. Please play a piece that will really appease him, Mozart.
Yes, Mozart,
I
something
remember concerto
sophisticated
His
like
Majesty
hot
was
cross
really fond
buns.
of.
Why is the servant dressed better than some of the people that just live here.
I seem to remember that he keeps them somewhere over there. Let me go check.
Wait,
I found it. The tuning key. I hope you know how
I'm
to
gonna
use it.
wait for the camera to switch, but I'm pretty sure he was not standing in front of or even beside the harpsichord before, so the perspective doesn't make sense. Yeah, he's way back there.
There we are. This instrument is perfectly tuned now. I need some music sheets, so I need some...
You have music sheets.
I need some...
You have all of that. Dumb
I'm going
it.
to write the...
Took me a moment to figure out what the color coding was supposed to be, but we got there. You can see like the white around the... Oh god. It takes a while to actually get to the murder mystery part, doesn't it? And there you can't talk to this guy.
Is Schultz available to meet with me?
The Venerable is very particular as far as etiquette is concerned. He'll only see you when you are fully dressed with the meeting's attire.
You do know that Hiram founded the Masonry. He was the architect of the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem. He was also some sort of...
I can feel my eyelids getting heavier talking to you.
I believe...
I myself am from the Highlands. Did you know that the Mason rite was codified in Scotland? That is why I'm a bit puzzled when I see how you practice it here.
He ran out of animations toward the end of that. Excuse me? Oh, what? Hold on. Can't talk to him, can't talk to him, can't talk to him, can talk to him. Why is it extending way up here?
I know you can't talk until you are initiated, but you are authorized to play the piano. Do you compose your own music? Can you play some of it for me?
His music is quite pleasant.
Mozart,
It is?
You should...
Young man, I don't know what kind of joke this is, but what you call your composition is a pale copy of my own 38th Symphony.
Mozart, I have to confess I don't understand what all the fuss is about.
You're out of control, Mozart. I beg you to be more courteous.
Even the attempts at conflict are really lackluster.
You've been a bit rough with the young man, Mozart.
His so-called composition was only a rough mimic of one of my own pieces.
His father is a celebrity in Prague, and if you expect to be welcomed in our city, you better be careful.
Okay, he is just a statue now. Is the middle name of this apprentice Coldplay?
I've been feeling a bit lonely since I arrived. Would you be able to arrange
not
for
the
some
phrase to start
female
off with.
company, Mozart?
So yeah, he's only asking now after the servant prompted him, even though he knew the entire time that he needed gloves.
Daring to.
Oh god, we got more of this shit. That one was relatively simple. Remix. Oh god, I couldn't even get to this before. You had to inspect it multiple times. Oh, what in the hell is this? Oh. The gears got smashed on top of each other. I can't tell what is just part of how the puzzle functions and what is a glitch. You know what? I'm suddenly realizing just how much I do not care. I'm going to approach this from the standpoint of, like, I'm pretty sure this is an older game that got ported, and I don't know how much of what's wrong with this version was part of the original game's design and how much of it was part of the porting job. That being said, holy fuck, this is annoying to play. Some of the puzzles feel like there's a couple associative leaps you need to make that you wouldn't necessarily think about. The minigame for conducting is frankly annoying to do with a controller. Voice work that ranges from okay to like not even the funny kind of bad. And then there's the the credits are over already. And then there's how drawn out this is. Like, the sleeve talked about he has 24 hours to, like, deal with a conspiracy. And then there's, like, some other shit going on. We didn't get to any of that. And it's been, like, 3 hours. And then there's the incredibly picky event flags that, like, kept me from progressing for way too long. There's the, like, interact prompts that are like off of what they're supposed to be or are incredibly small and easy to miss. There's the objects that you're supposed to like acquire or interact with that just blend into the background and have really small magic pixel style detection areas that you're supposed to find. Yeah, do not recommend this.